You got your mute on.
Hey, I'm gonna repeat what I just said because it was that good. Sometimes it's too nice. You got to say it twice, man. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to 3200. I'm Ike. Man, we got a great show with you. I got Leo in the house tonight. What's happening with you, Leo?
Hey, I'm good. I'm so good. So good right now.
Yo, this is our sports update show, man. We're talking all kinds of sports today. We're talking NFL, and the playoffs. Super Bowl is almost here, so you're gonna hear our predictions. Plus, we're gonna talk a little trash about last week's game.
Mm.
KD says he should be in the GOAT talk. We're gonna talk about what we think he should he be in the talk, and then Udonis and Pierce, man, they getting into it, man. We're gonna talk about that and see who is right in that side, man. Who's right on that side? So, Leo, you say you feeling good, man. Why you feeling so good today?
Cause I'm getting over the sickness. Number one. Number two, I was right, all the way right last week.
Here we go. Here we
I
go.
see your homeboy ain't showed up with my coffee.
No. Yeah, yeah. We're going to get on Terry, man. Terry owes a couple people some some Starbucks, man. They want
Yeah,
that
on
venti
my
latte
on my
caramel.
lemon loaf and my
Oh.
hot chocolate. That's what I want.
Oh, so you going easy on it with the hot chocolate, man.
I like the hot chocolate. I don't do coffee.
Okay, okay. I ain't never even had that. I'm always confused with it, man, because I don't drink it a lot. And man, when you go places and usually people can tell if you don't know what you're doing, they help you out. But it seems like Starbucks never. Well, what you want? Low fat soy? I'm like, what? What are you
I
talking
know what I
about? Like, I'll
want.
be.
Now. I want my hot chocolate made out of I like mine with soy or either almond milk.
Oh goodness, I want
Yeah,
that
and
Kim.
then I wanted deluxe. I want the whipped cream on top, the little chocolate and the caramel. I
Oh
want it all.
goodness, jeez, you getting it up there. Look, Mr. Terry, I want mine with Cambodian breast milk, man. We breast milk. You made my day.
Oh my god. Oh
Oh man. Look, before we start, man, I gotta talk some trash, man, because when my Cowboys lost, there was people talking a lot of trash, man. So I gotta talk trash. And the first one I want to talk trash to is them Texans. What happened to y'all? What happened to y'all?
hold
Y'all,
on. Didn't you go for the Texans?
I think no. Did I pick the Texans? I think I did
I
pick the
think
Texans.
yes. You picked the Texans, so watch how you go hard on them.
I'm still going hard on them because they were still talking trash about Dallas up until Sunday when they got their butts handed to them. So Lamar came after y'all. Y'all were
They still
CJ
got
Stroud.
further than y'all, man. That
I
at
don't
the end of the
care.
conversation, they got further than y'all.
Hey, when you on the couch, it doesn't matter. When you got there, you still on the couch.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, listen, and then they talk about we're the best team in Texas. Like your record still wasn't the best. Yeah, you didn't win your division. Like how you the best team in Texas, man? Y'all just come on,
Just they
please.
got further than the other team in Texas.
No, I don't want to
Yeah.
hear that. That's if you beat the other team, then you can claim that, man. You're not the best
Whatever,
team.
man.
Hey, we gonna find out next season. We gonna find out next season who's the best. Oh, I'm just telling you, I'm keeping my receipts. I got my receipts
Mm,
on everybody's talking
mm.
trash. I got the schedule for next year. We coming out. My other people I'm talking trash to are the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all won y'all game,
They
but it
won.
wasn't Purdy. It wasn't Purdy, man. It was y'all
Hold
look
on.
horrible.
A win is a win, man. What is this Purdy stuff talking about? A
Hey,
win
man,
is a W is a W.
did you see how Brock Purdy looked? Did you see how Brock Purdy
It
looked
don't
against?
matter. A win is a win.
Hey,
Hey, he looked
hey,
better than your boy Baker. You picked
hey.
him. Didn't
Nah, man.
you?
Look, they was talking
Mm,
trash. Like y'all got beat by 9-16. Look, it came down to one pass, and they would have got beat by that same 9 and
it don't
16.
matter. Don't matter. At the end of the day, the person who won won.
Oh yeah, but he played a worse game. They played
Hey,
Purdy. I ain't gonna lie, because I still got Dak back, man. people gave Dak such a horrible time. You know what I mean? And Dak played a better game against that team than Purdy played against the same team, man. Purdy was horrible. If it
Yeah,
wasn't for McCaffrey, they wouldn't have been
Dak
in there.
lost. But Dak
Huh?
lost. But Dak
Yeah, we
lost.
lost. We lost. But they was close to losing too. They was
Mm.
close to losing. We're gonna see what happened this week.
We know what's going to happen this week. They're going to lose this week.
No, you got San Francisco.
Oh no, no. Okay, then yeah, they're going to win this week.
No.
I thought they was playing Baltimore. I forgot they're not playing Baltimore.
No. Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore. I think we ain't rolling the picks on the bottom there, but we talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. We talked about that was an ugly game to me. Um, San Francisco was blaming it on Russ. I just think we've been saying it all year, man. You got a third string quarterback in there. You got a third string quarterback, and he looked like a third string quarterback in the playoff game to me. So I don't think it was Russ. I just think you got what you got, and some weeks it's going to work, and other weeks it ain't going to work. He's going to look like he looks. So I think I had y'all going up to the Super Bowl until I watched y'all last week, and then that was it for me.
Mm.
Yeah. What you thought about that game?
I thought a win was a win. It wasn't. None of those games was supposed to be easy that was played. I don't know why some of these people are coming out here doing playoff the end of the playoff season and stuff. Oh, it's going to be a blowout. None of these games are going to be
But it
blowouts.
was one blowout, Houston.
Houston wasn't doing bad at the beginning. Me, Houston. The thing that caught up with Houston is the thing that was going to catch up with them. What I said before, they are a rookie team. Everything about them is rookie. So sooner or later, some vets was going to beat them. That was just going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. You got a rookie coach, rookie quarterback, rookie everything. I can't even think of a vet on their team. Um, Not even a kicker. You know, I don't know, man. But the vet is the owners.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to them. They're not a bad team. I don't think. I just think they was a rookie team. They did really good for what for this year. You know, they deserve a hand clap for that because they wasn't supposed to make it that far.
Yeah.
So they made it that far. They did real good, but sooner or later the rookies was going to get exposed by a vet team. If it wasn't, um, if it wasn't right here, it would have been. And let's say they made it to the Super Bowl, it would have been just like remember when Cam Newton made it to the Super Bowl. What happened? Those
Yeah.
rookies got exposed. They was a good rookie team, but they got exposed, and that's all it is. But give them next year if they keep all the same players and the same energy. Um, but of course, like you said, they're gonna have the tape on them.
Yep.
So,
Yep. They're
so
gonna have the
you
tape on
got to
their
come up with
quarterback.
new stuff for next year, coach.
Yeah.
You got to come up with
I,
new plays.
I hadn't seen a quarterback on a sophomore season have a good season. I hadn't seen it in a long time there. So I'm not expecting anything. CJ Stroud, he's a great quarterback, but once people figure you out and they got everything and they go into details, they got a whole season to tape. They go into details of all your little stuff. Uh, they gonna get you, man. They figure out your count. They figure out your snap count. They figure out which way you do. You know what I mean? They go into detail. Somebody studying you right now and getting ready for you for next season, man. So I don't think they're going to have a great season. I don't think they repeat. I ain't gonna say they're gonna have a good season, but I don't think they repeat this season. I'll put it that way. I don't think
I
they
can
repeat
agree with
this season.
that one. I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
All right. Next, man, you're talking about kickers, man. There is one kicker who had to shut down his social media, move out of the town. Uh, he had to get police escort out of town, man. I'm talking about Mr. Bass with
Mm,
Buffalo, man. He missed a
mm.
game winner
And he
field
should.
goal at
And,
home.
and that's the thing about it, dog. You out there, you got one job.
Mhm.
One job. Unlike anybody else, you got one job. So it's hard for me to defend this dude because it's like, man, all you just sit there and you wait to kick the ball. Only thing you have to do is kick the ball, and you're not doing it all the time, like it's soccer or whatever. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just doing it that one time
Uh,
when they need you. So I understand the fans. Good luck, dude, on your next career.
Hey man, they say the people in Buffalo they ran him out, man. The dude shut off everything, man. He said he was not playing around with him, man. They said I was listening to OJ on Cam and May show, man. He was talking about another Buffalo kicker that did the same thing, that missed a game winning field goal. They said he went to the bar that night and said they jumped that dude at the bar. They said they wasn't playing. So the
Hey, man,
Buffalo fans, they pretty rude. They ain't got nothing. It's in Buffalo. They ain't got nothing else to do.
it don't matter, man. When it's something like that, I wouldn't even right after that, I wouldn't head to the locker room and I'd just go.
Yeah.
First flight to wherever. That's what I'm going to say. My travel agent, I'll be calling them on the phone as I'm walking out the field. Hey, I need a flight to somewhere. Like,
I
what you
wouldn't even
need?
fly. I wouldn't even fly out of Buffalo, man. Like go,
Mm-mm.
cross over the border. Go fly out of Canada.
Need, need a Uber to New York City, and then I'm going to fly out of there. You know,
Yeah. Uh, but I mean, altogether, that was a good game. I mean, Josh Allen started off really, really hot. They were going back and forth. Uh, really, Josh Allen and Pacheco on Kansas City. Pacheco was running the thing. Um, but like you said, I give you this. I don't give you a lot of things, but I give you this. Uh, I think one of the big difference makers was coaching. How Andy Reid adjusted that third quarter. That first two quarters, Kansas City could not stop Allen from getting in the end zone. They couldn't stop him. Allen was doing what he wanted when he was at that wheel. That third quarter, he completely shut down Josh
yeah,
Allen. He completely shut him down. And then the fourth quarter, they started to move the ball, but they could never really they couldn't get back in the end zone. And then the
yeah,
dumb fake punt call on the 29 mark. I just don't understand what kind of coaching that. Why would you even choose to do that? But Kansas City gave Buffalo a lot of chances to win the game, and they didn't take advantage of it. That catch that should have been catch by Diggs, man. That 70 yarder that he threw that went straight through his hands. It was ridiculous, man. Like, bro, you supposed to catch that. That went straight to you. But I don't know if I don't watch Diggs a lot. I don't know if he's like a hand catcher or a body catcher. But that one right there, man, he should have got his hands on that.
yep,
But it's
yep.
good game there. What you thought about that game?
Hey, redo what he do.
Yeah.
When you come play, when you play San Francisco, you playing. Not San Francisco, my bad. Kansas City. When you play KC, you playing a coach too. So if your coach ain't the type of coach that can play and adjust and different things like that, check out these looks. Um, then you're going to get out coached.
Mm.
That's just plain and simple. You're going to get out coached. Whatever you're doing in that first quarter or that first half to beat Kansas City, you might as well throw that whole playbook out, throw it right there in the trash can and burn it, and start something new. Because you try to come back out there with that, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's not going. Andy Reid is he. I don't put coaches in goat status. We talked about that before, but he is a goat. He is the goat when
Andy
it
Reid,
comes.
he did his
And
thing,
that's to
man.
me, if for a coach, that defines what a coach goat should be. Is he make plays, he adjusts plays. You see that without him, that team just like them winning the Super Bowl last year, man. Without him, they wouldn't have won that Super Bowl.
Mm.
That game they just won. They wouldn't have won that without him. That's just him.
Yeah.
That's just him, and that's what he do. So that's when you want to talk about goats and coaches. That's what a goat coach. does. A coach that make plays, a coach that comes out with new things on the fly and everything else. That's what you call a go coach, not somebody who just won a whole bunch of games.
Mm,
Because if you look at it like that, that's just a person who know how to put a team together.
yeah, yeah. So last game, man. Last game. Detroit beat Tampa Bay and my boy Baker Mayfield. But my boy, he looked good, man. I ain't gonna lie. He threw 2 interceptions, but Baker was doing his thing out there, man. And I think everybody's been saying it on all the podcasts and on the news, man. Like, Tampa Bay, you got your quarterback. I think Baker did what he could to win that job. Go ahead, pay him and get him. Man, he did his thing, man. I think
Yeah, that was
my boy
Baker.
Baker did. He didn't get the win. He got close, but his thing, man. Detroit looked something serious. I won't lie. Gibbs was probably my favorite player to watch out there, man. He was all over the place. It was a good game. But Tampa Bay put in a good effort. I think that everybody was kind of predicting them to get blown out, and they fought. They stayed in there. Mike Evans played a hell of a game. I mean, it was a good game, man. I think, like I said, I think Baker earned this job. I don't think this is the same Baker we've seen in Cleveland. It's a different Baker, man. What you think, bro?
I think it's the same Baker you seen in Cleveland.
No.
Couldn't put it down when he needed to put it down. You like, oh, he did a good job, got 2 interceptions. That's not a good job. It's too late in the season to be doing 2 interceptions. Two
Hold on.
interceptions get you a loss. That's what 2 interceptions get you. You gotta play to perfect. You gotta play to perfect, man. That's just the way it is. That's all it is, man. To me, you talked about Dak before. To me, Dak played a better game than he did.
Let me tell you, Baker did.
Dak didn't get no 2 interceptions, did he?
He threw 350. He threw 349 yards, touchdown passes, and 2 interceptions. That wasn't bad. That's not
Did
bad.
Dak get 2 interceptions?
No, he ain't throw that bitty.
There you go.
He threw
That's
one.
why I say Dak did a better job with his game than what Baker did.
Baker is that dude.
He just
man.
Baker Mayfield, man. He just Baker Mayfield. You can believe in Baker all you want.
I believe
But
it, man. I think he's a good fit in Tampa Bay with Todd
it's
Bowles,
fine.
man.
Stay in Tampa Bay, but mm-mm.
He's gonna be a GOAT, man. And he did
No,
better with Tampa Bay. He brought the same Tampa Bay team further than Tom Brady.
gonna
Man.
be a goat on them commercials that he do. Keep doing the commercials, man. They funny. Goat in commercials, dog. But no. Quarterback, no. Baker Mayfield, no. No.
Man, so let's go predictions, man. Detroit. We'll start with Detroit since we on Detroit. Detroit's going play San Francisco, man. Who you got in that one?
I got San Francisco. You and Jonathan got Detroit.
I got Detroit, man. Detroit. San Francisco. I think he picked Detroit too.
Yeah.
I think he picked Detroit too, man. San Francisco, the way they played last week, scary. They're heavily dependent on Christian McCaffrey. We don't know if Debo's going to be back. Brock Purdy is not it. He only threw for 252 and 1 touchdown, but all of his balls were paused, man. All his balls they were all over the place. They were high and some were low and they were wide. I mean, it just looked ridiculous out there last week. And that's not something you fix overnight, even if you won. I think you go back and look at the tape, and that's something that sit with you. I think the pressure is going to be on him, and I think that's what happened last week. Everybody's talking about Russ, but I think it was that pressure.
And the pressure was on him from the first game he played, man.
But this is
It
playoff
doesn't
pressure.
go any higher.
This playoff pressure different, man. It's different.
It doesn't go any higher, man. The same pressure on him, he's not the first string. He's not the second string. So that pressure from the first game that he played is the same pressure he feeling now. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
I still got San Francisco. I think they're gonna pull it off.
I think
Detroit, but I still don't believe. I don't believe none of these games that's about to be played are going to be blowouts. I wish people would stay out the blowouts till um, none of these games going to be blowouts. Even whoever win after that, whoever Baltimore play after that, I still don't think it's going to be a blowout. So
now these are this is both sides is the 1 and 3 seed playing in both sides. So these are top notch teams there. I don't think it's gonna be blown. I think they're gonna be some good games, man. I'm gonna be
hmm
interested in watching all of these this weekend. I've got Detroit. I think they're gonna look better. We'll see what happens. Baltimore game, man. We all picked Baltimore
hell
over
yeah.
Kansas City. I thought you was gonna go with Kansas City, to be honest, man. I know you've been
Nah,
a big
I feel like Baltimore has a good enough coach to whereas he can coach through Andy Reid. And I feel like Kansas City is not as healthy as they should be. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So on that end, yeah, I feel like Baltimore coach can actually handle Andy Reid and is ready for Andy Reid. I don't really feel like Reid gets handled. I feel like uh you just got to be ready for him. You just got to be ready for whatever he's going to throw at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I believe that Baltimore they can handle that. I feel like they can
I think
handle
the difference maker for me is going to be the defense, man. And you've seen Baltimore defense against Houston how they came in and held them back. This defense is not like Buffalo defense or anybody you played to get to where you're at right now. They the truth, man, and they're
Yeah.
hungry. You got Lively. This is the time. You got Lively back there. He's been beasting. You got Odell Beckham. This is Odell Beckham time of year where he really cut it on. Uh, and man, so many more. You got I mean, we seen how Josh Allen was running on him, man. If he's been a pocket passer these last few weeks,
Mm,
but man, if Lamar feel like running, man, you see how Josh was doing him, man. He's gonna run over him.
yeah.
So I think they matched this one. And personally, I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift, and I don't want to see Taylor Swift in the Super
Oh,
Bowl and 1,000 shots of
hey,
Taylor Swift
any
because
any of you Swifties out there that are watching right now, you can send all that
I
hell. Slide all of it.
I don't want to see that was it's very annoying now. Like every time I don't want to see her cheering all the time for whatever. You know what I mean? Please, no, no. Now I did see it was funny. I don't know if you see Jason Kelsey, man, when they shot a shot of Taylor there, he had his shirt tucked off and drinking beer with the fans up there. I don't know if you see.
Yeah, they didn't even give him that long with that. They went straight back to Taylor. Uh, any of that hate mail, you 50s are filthy. Man.
Nah, I
Way
love
too
I
much.
love their support, man. I love that support. Though. I'm glad. I think the NBA be acting funny like that sometimes. With like, you can't go to this game, you can't go to that game because you play for this team or whatever. But I really like that, like the Kelsey brothers showing up to each other's games, and then the Diggs be doing it too. They be showing up for each other's games and stuff. That family dynamic, I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Even though that's not your team.
hmm
So man, that's our Super Bowl prediction. That's our Super Bowl predictions. Who you think you got? Baltimore, San Francisco. Who you think's gonna win it all?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Okay, okay.
hmm
My mind says Baltimore. I think. in one part, I always go for the underdog, the Cinderella. So in my heart, I really want Detroit to win it all for the whole city of Detroit. I kind of think it'll be good for the city. I put it that way. I can't say they deserve it because I don't think anybody deserves it. I'm like, oh, you deserve a Super Bowl. But I think in my heart it'd be great for the city because their city is beat up.
Once
So I
again,
think
any hate.
I didn't say it. I got close to saying it, but I didn't say it. Oh man, it'd be good for their city, man. They've gone through some trauma between Detroit and Buffalo, man. You got to think about Buffalo too, man. All the Super Bowls they lost, all the Super Bowls they lost in the '90s, man.
Well,
They need
Detroit hasn't been this far in a long, long time. So
no. The closest they got, we actually beat them out of. It was back in the '90s
yeah,
with Barry Sanders, and
yeah.
they got
So
close, and
just
we beat
making
them
it this far, I think they'll be all right as long as the kicker don't do anything crazy.
out.
So I think they'll be fine.
Yeah,
If they win or lose,
yeah,
can't
yeah,
you can't be mad at a team that gave it their all and pushed it this far. Um, you know, so
yeah,
I think they'll be fine. You ain't a real fan of your team. If your team that made it this far and they ain't made it this far in decades, and you can't give them a crack congratulations, even if they don't win the Super Bowl or whatever. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You can't get mad at a team. You know?
yeah. Well, talk about getting mad at team, man. It wasn't on the schedule, but we could talk about it, man. I don't know. Did you see the statement Dak brother put out?
No.
So Dak brother pretty much put out that I guess a lot of angry fans were emailing them and DMing them talking about they want Dak gone, and he made a response to all of them saying that he wants Dak gone too, saying that he loved the organization and he loved Dallas. He's just some of the fans. Well, he didn't say some of the fans. He should have said some of the fans, but he said he's tired of the fans and what I mean he pretty much tired of them giving Dak a hard time. Which it ain't all the fans, it's some fans. Uh which has always been like that in Dallas. Even with Romo, I think half the fans love Romo, half the fans hate the Romo. And I think that's anywhere.
What was it? Ish.
Romo was not Romo was ish.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hated Romo.
Pretty much.
But
I love the
what,
way he helped y'all out.
but what do you think about that, man? What do you think about that
I
statement and
think
him
his
coming?
cool little brother or big brother or whatever brother is sticking up for his family. But at the end of the day, dude, they're gonna be haters.
Hmm.
People gonna talk. Win or lose, people gonna talk. Even when you win and you can still find somebody who's talking noise about you.
Yeah,
Look at Brock Purdy and Isaac. Little dude winning.
nah, he
And Isaac
deserved
over
all of
here
that.
just running him through the mud. Just running little man through the
He
mud.
deserved all of
So
that.
it's going to happen. No matter where he go, it's going to be like that. He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Um, he's
Well,
got
I would say he's not just the quarterback, but you're the quarterback of one of the biggest franchises, well, the biggest franchise in the NFL. You're under the star, and that star is bright. If he was quarterbacking anywhere else, I think the fans would be happy with him. He wouldn't be, as known. He wouldn't be under that spotlight. But if you're with Dallas, or if you're the number one on the Lakers, if you're the starting pitcher on the Yankees, like when you're under that big bright light like that, it's a different. They hold you at a higher standard than if you're on one of the smaller teams.
yeah. But little brother, Lil Dak, don't even stress about it. If they would have won, it still would have been something. You know what I mean? Your brother came out. He had a great year. He did really good this year. Um, I don't feel like a lot of their losses that they did lose. I don't feel like a lot of them was his fault. The defense actually should be held accountable this year. They started out good and then they just I don't know what the hell they forgot how to play defense.
Yeah,
So you um he knows he had a good year. He know what he brought to the team. He know what he did. Don't even stress it.
yeah,
Don't even what you call it. And then who the hell else y'all gonna get?
exactly. You're gonna start all the way over. It's like
Yeah,
that same thing. Like
you
McCarthy,
have
it's
to
like,
start all the way.
yeah,
What other quarterback? You know what I mean? You're gonna start with a rookie quarterback,
yeah,
and you're
eh,
gonna have to start everything back over. So stick with what you got. Fix your defense, whatever the problem was at the middle of the year, or whatever. Adjust that and move on.
yeah. And Dak took a lot of undeserving criticism, like you said. Even when he won games, a lot of these commentators,
And he
uh,
he didn't help out. I mean, he helped out for the team. He covered for the team, but for real, a lot of these times when he stood up there and said it's my fault, it really wasn't
it
your
really
fault,
wasn't
bro.
his fault. Yeah, it really wasn't his fault. But he's being a leader. He's taking the blame even when he don't have to. And I mean, he's coming down with a lot of stuff. At some point, for me, just seeing all of the stuff they talking about, I don't know how much of the media and stuff he pay attention to. Like some point to me, it's like, bro, that got to hit your mental
But,
hard. But you dealing with all of that.
but I tell you what, if he was at Kansas City, they would have won those games.
No, okay,
I'm just
okay.
saying, Andy Reid would have helped coach them out of something. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's to me, that's a big deal too. The coaching
Yeah,
thing is a big deal too. But it would have been coached out. It would have you. That's what happens when you have a good coach and on the team. When you have a team like the Dallas that your quarterback is on point, but you still losing these games. So, but when you have a good coach like a Andy Reid or something like that, they'll flip stuff, they'll change stuff, they'll, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Um, y'all didn't have that, so that's another issue that But man, don't stress it, little brother.
Oh yeah,
It's cool you stood up for your kinfolk, but y'all
yeah.
don't worry about it,
Don't
man.
worry.
Most of these people talking noise to y'all ain't even got 1/3 of what y'all have. So
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just Instagram them up whenever
Oh yeah.
whenever it's what you call it. Show y'all at an island, show y'all new car, the new house, whatever. Y'all from Hart. I used to live there, so come on, man, come on.
yeah. So we're gonna switch it off, man. We hadn't talked basketball in a while, man. We had a couple crazy stories break out in basketball. First, shout out to Joel Embiid, man. He hit 70 on your boy last night, man.
So we gonna do that. My boy is a rookie, man. My boy just he's still trying to learn English and
Hey
stuff.
man, he hit
Y'all,
70. He hit 70 on your
my
boy, man. I just
boy,
wanted to throw.
my whole team is number rookies. Let them get their feet. Let them get their feet. They'll be all right.
oh man. Hey, but one big story, man. Another one of your homeboys, man. KD, man, came out in the news report saying uh that pretty much somebody asked him about the GOAT, and he pretty much say, why not? Why not? Why I'm not in the talks, you know what I mean? So
Why he not?
should he be in the talks, man?
Why shouldn't he?
Because he ain't a GOAT, man. He ain't a
What?
GOAT.
Okay, let's throw these stats out here. 2-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, NBA Most Valuable Player, 13-time NBA All Star, 2-time NBA All Star Game MVP, 6-time All NBA First Team. Come on, man. NBA Rookie of the Year, NBA All Rookie First Team. Come on, 4-time NBA Scoring Champion. 4 times on there. 2 times the 50, 40, 90 club. Come on, man. This dude done things. He he done things, and it's like you can't say he ain't up there. You know what I mean? You can't say you will want him. When I look at people who you want to call goats, I look at those people who you want on your team.
See, I look at it different. My definition of GOAT is not stats, not championships, none of that. My definition of GOAT is, were you unstoppable, man? Was people scared of you when you got on court? Was people looking at the schedule and circling the day like, oh my goodness, look, we got to play this dude on this day. I'm getting ready. And for me, KD wasn't that. Even when he was Golden State, people wasn't circling like, oh, okay, we scared of Kevin Durant. They're like, nah, we scared of Seth Curry. You know what I mean? We
Man, Kevin still came out there and done that thing.
to me,
They
he
wasn't
wasn't,
crossing
he
over.
is not. Look, when I
They
talk
wasn't
about
crossing over that Jordan River without KD.
no,
That's why they got KD because
look,
they got stopped.
when I think of GOATs, man, I'm thinking about the unstoppable players on the court. People
Okay,
scared. People who
who
struck
who
fear in you. People like
who?
Michael Jordan. People
So
like Kobe Bean Bryant. They were scared of Kobe
so
Bean Bryant.
LeBron
People
struck
like
fear
LeBron.
of people. LeBron did
People,
not.
yes, people are scared
LeBron
of
did not
LeBron, man. People are, they're circling like, oh man, I
come
gotta
on,
play the
man.
king.
Come
People like
on.
people like
You
Shaq.
saying that ish.
Let me tell you how much of a goat, how scared people was. Let me tell you, because a championship in the finals, San Antonio cut the whole air condition off just to beat LeBron James because they were scared of LeBron James. So we gonna cut the air
Well,
condition off so he can
we
catch
play
credit.
mind games in San Antonio, man.
But they
It's,
changed, you know what I mean? They did. You
we
look at
play
Shaq.
psychological warfare in San Antonio. It's different, man. We
You
do
look,
all
they were
kinds of
playing
crazy stuff
Shaq.
out
They
there.
played Shaq. People put together a whole plan. Oh, we got this Shaq attack just to try to stop. You know, they changed
That's
up everything.
that's
He was
Shaq.
unstoppable. He's a goat. He was a goat center to me. So that's
Man,
what I'm
come
thinking. When
on.
I'm thinking goats,
KD
I'm
throw
thinking
them
that
you
them
so KD ain't didn't throw them shots like that. He wasn't throwing shots like that.
KD was throwing shots at
Come on.
Pornhub stars, man.
Come on, whatever, man. You acting like see, that's why I like talking to you about people because you make people seem like they trash.
I ain't saying he's trash. He's a
If
good
anybody was
player.
listening to you, they would believe that these people are trash. Kevin Durant is you can throw him up there in that top.
Look, I'm not saying he's trash. He's great. He's going to be a legend, but he is not on GOAT status. He is on the same level with Charles Barkley and Patrick Ewing, and he's on that level. He's not on that upper echelon level there. He's with
Okay.
John Stockton and
John Stockton ain't on that Patrick Ewing level, man. Come on. Come on.
hey,
Quit.
he with Karl Malone, man, and all of them dudes on that. You're almost there level, man. He ain't there, man. Clyde Drexler,
Come
he,
on,
he
stop.
on that level, man. Larry Birdish.
Larry Bird was a goat. You
Hey
have goats that tell you that Larry Bird was a goat.
man, I just can't give it to him, man.
Whatever.
Uh, look, he's on that. I mean, he's up there. He's just not on that upper level there. He's not in there. He's not in the penthouse, man. Michael's in the penthouse. Shaq's in the penthouse, man. Hakeem Olajuwon's in the penthouse. LeBron's in the
If
penthouse.
you put Akeem up there, you gotta put Kevin up there.
Look, man, the dream shake. Kev ain't got a dream shake, man. He ain't
Whatever.
got the dream shake. He ain't got.
Shut up. Shut up. The next. Just go on to the next. You gonna be dumb about
Hey,
this.
hey, let us know, man, in the comments, man. Since we can't agree on this, so let us know in the comments, man. Is Kevin a goat or not, man? Is KD a goat or not, man? Well, he's Kevin. I call him Kevin. That's what his mama called Kevin.
KD.
Kevin.
Real.
All right, man. Up next, man. Udonis Haslem, man. He got his number retired, man. And the podcast talk be getting people in trouble, man. Apparently on the I think it was on the Up in Smoke, man. Steven Jackson, Paul Pierce, and KG were talking about it, and they said um sometimes they the point was that if it was giving or if it was earned. And Paul Pierce said that it was given. They pretty much just gave him that retirement of his number like he didn't earn it, saying that he only averaged 7 points per game. So why is he getting his jersey number retired? So you agree with it or not, man? Should
Hell yeah, I
Udonis in
agree.
Miami, man? Should he got his number retired or not?
I agree with him.
Ooh.
Come on, man. 7 points. 7 points. What did he do? What else did he do?
Look, man, for me, Udonis he is Miami Heat, man. He's the culture, man. He is the culture, man. I it's more than the points with what he do, man. I mean, that dude barely the last couple seasons, and he still well, he just retired, but last few seasons, man, he wasn't even playing. He playing for like $50,000, man. Just because how much he loved the team, man. I think he started this whole, when you talk Miami culture and what Miami stands for. And the Miami what Miami looks like now with Jimmy Butler and all them guys, what that look is, all of that derived from UD tough play. And if you look at UD when he was in his peak, man, UD was a beast, man. He was a
Really?
beast.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. In his peak,
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah. He was
Oh
that
yeah.
guy.
He was a beast. Yeah. How many rings he got?
He
Mm.
actually got he won the ones with LeBron,
Yeah. So
and
so
then he
so okay then. Okay.
yeah.
Okay then.
I want to
Yeah,
say I'm
he
trying to
played
go
on the
back because I
team with
think I
he
think he
played
was
on the
there.
team with LeBron. People don't even remember that. You know why? Because when LeBron was there, who was there?
Well, yeah, Chris Bosh and
Bosh. And
Dwayne
who
Wade
else?
too. But UD
Wade.
was a big part. Mario
So
Chalmers
so
was
you
there.
had you had all these players, and then even before that you had Wade, and then after they left, Wade was still there for a couple of years. So he did what for the team?
Let me tell you. But UD was, you had all them big players, but UD was the heart of that team, man. He's a legend, man. He's a legend. He's like your boy Robert Parrish with the Celtics, man. He was there till he was 76 years old. He played
Parrish
with
was the player. Parrish was the man.
hey, hey,
Parrish was
now
the man.
Paris played forever, man. So he wasn't the
Now,
man
yeah,
the
they
whole
they
time.
probably should they could have retired him with the jersey, just picked him up and put him up there with the jersey still on. But yeah, Parrish played. Parrish was the man. Parrish was because Parrish was there with Bird.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. He was there
and
with
that was
Bird,
Bird
and
right hand man.
he ain't retired till LeBron was in the league.
Yeah, he kept him there a little too long. But Parrish, if
But
you
he,
if you
he
did
he
Parrish,
was the heart, man. He was the heart of the team. Paris played with the same team
but
for
Parrish made more than 7 points a doggone. Well, probably not at the end. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But during his prime, he made more than 7 points a game. He was the name. He was the Bosch for Miami for the You know what I mean? He was the Larry Bird. You know, Parrish. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
wasn't. He wasn't Udonis. He wasn't like, oh, he's the heart of the team. The people on the team know him. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? He wasn't that. He was actually, the top players on the Celtics.
UD was the
So
same thing with the Heat before LeBron and all of them showed up, man. He was there. He was there with what's your
I
boy
don't
name?
remember that dude.
Man, he was a
I remember
beast, man.
Wade. I remember Wade being the team.
He was
I
there
remember you
before
couldn't
Wade, and
you
he
couldn't
was he was
spell
there
Miami
before them.
without Wade.
Man, I think you need to go back and look at some UD highlights, man, and see how good that dude was. He was there with I'm trying to remember the guy's name who was there before Wade and all of
You know
them
what
came,
you
but
do for people like that? That's the heart of the team. You get a little roll or a special seat in the stadium, and you put his name on it. This is the Udonis seat. If you don't retire that jersey,
Miami loves the guy too, man. The whole city loves him. They back him up. Like he was kind of I ain't gonna lie, these last few seasons here, he was older, but he
you
still get
you
out on the
give
court
you put him in
and do his
your
thing.
little Hall of Fame in your stadium, and
That's what they did
yeah,
pretty much. They just
but you
retired his
don't you
jersey.
don't retire the jersey. Look what
Now,
they did to JJ Watt. Did they retire his jersey
it's
in
coming.
Houston?
They're building a statue of JJ Watt in there. You know they
And that's what you do. That's what you do.
and he ain't win a Super Bowl.
But they knew him way better than Udonis.
Oh no. That has been there for 50 years, man.
I never heard of this dude.
This dude been there since, let me see, he's 40, he's 43. He just retired. He's 43. So he had to be there at least 20 years, man. He been there at least on the same team, never traded. He took the pay cuts.
I just got the phone. Hold on. I just got a phone with Wade. He said he don't even remember the dude.
No, the disrespect, man. The disrespect, man. He was a beast, man.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I agree with the other guys. I don't believe the jersey should have been retired. I believe that something special should have been done at the stadium for him. When you look at jerseys retiring for Miami, you look at Wade. That's what you look at. That's the player. That's the what you call for Miami. That was the franchise guy for all them years. Even when LeBron was there, he was still the franchise guy for that team. That's the guy that you put the jersey up for, that you retired the jersey for.
I think they already have. They already retired. Yeah, they already retired Wade.
Well, then
I think UD is
put
been
up
there
a
since
statue,
2003. He's
Put
been there
up a
since
bust.
2003.
What you call a little thing where it's like half the body, just the chest and up the bust or whatever. Give him a bust.
Shut up, bro.
A special doorway when you come in for the vets, the Udonis way. There you go. Your VIP.
Man. He did his thing. It's like, I mean, you looking at points too, but you can't just look at points. It's just like your boy Rodman. Like that's probably
who did he
worse
stop?
than there.
Who did Udonis stop? What good play that he did that was just like, ooh.
Bro, you gotta look at you totally disrespected this dude, bro. You totally disrespected this
LeBron when LeBron left.
He did his thing, bro. He did his thing.
You can't even say that. You can't even say it.
Nah. I'm putting it this way, man. Like he had his role, and he knew his role. He wasn't the top scorer. His role was to be in there and be the heart. He did a little bit of the tough player, kind of like the Draymond, Dennis Rodman role, where you're the tough player that comes in and make sure you the law in there and make sure everybody's doing everything right. And then he was coaching too. He's like these last few seasons, he was like a player coach. So he's in Bama by your head and getting him straight. He's in Jimmy Butler head and keeping them straight and telling them what to do, man. He had his role.
And you made the dude a coach and you press on, but a jersey is a special thing, and you don't want to look up there and be like, who? You know what I mean?
I don't think that's just for you, man.
When I go to other stadiums for other teams and I look up.
It's so disrespectful.
When I see these jerseys up there, I know who these people are.
So disrespectful.
When I go to when we went to your stadium and I saw them jerseys that they retired, the few that they did, because Jerry don't do too many. I knew who them players were. I knew why. Understood that.
Jeez. So disrespectful. Miami, Dade County, Broward County, man. Look, Leo's totally disrespected y'all player, man. Y'all love UD. I think he needs to know. I don't think he understands how much y'all love UD. Please send your hate mail to Leo at the 3200 mid at gmail.com.
I think Miami agree with me. Miami be like, man, get that dude a statue outside the stadium. Get that dude a job. Let him be a coach. He already halfway coaching.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be a coach here too, man. He loves it, man. So that's what we think about that, man. Even though Leo was totally disrespectful to this dude in his NBA career, man. Shame on you, man. Hey, that's all we got time for today. Man, we appreciate y'all for watching. He done threw me off the way you disrespected this dude, man.
Just keep it real, son.
Yeah. Hey, he wouldn't let Joel Embiid score 70 on him, though, man. He wouldn't.
Whatever.
Oh man. Hey man, we appreciate y'all watching, man. Hey, we'll see y'all next time here on the 3200.
Peace.